Hey, what's up everyone? Fluffy Armchair Admiral here with another video about Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Before I begin today's video, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and use that bell to make sure you won't miss out on any content from me. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server, where you can interact with me and other Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts fans, share some of your crazy designs, suggest a cool scenario, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. Welcome back. After 2 weeks of, break from it, we are coming back to Naval Academy, and in this episode, we will continue our efforts to eventually complete, hopefully, all the missions that are currently available in Naval Academy. So, last time we did Torpedo Basics and Battleship versus Torpedo Boats. We managed to squeeze in 2 missions in one episode, which is pretty good. In today's video, we will have a little bit longer mission to complete. I will obviously use time compression that is built into the game, so we won't have to spend 2 hours playing the same mission. However, it all depends how well I will be able to control my units. And as you may or may not know, even though Alpha 9 has improved on that field a little bit, last episode of Custom Battle series proven that it's not exactly there yet. So I will probably attempt to control each of my units individually. I will have up to, I think there is like 6, maybe 7 units. I think I can manage that. But it all depends how the battle will unveil. So let's jump into the game and let's see what's next in our schedule. So, as you can see, the next mission on our list is Pre-Dreadnought Conflict. The objective is to reinforce your fleet with the right ships. The enemy is near with a combined force of Pre-Dreadnoughts, old cruisers, and torpedo boats. Visibility and reconnaissance will be vital for this mission, as we must trace the enemy fleet first to gain tactical superiority. Your friendly forces include some cruisers and torpedo boats. Will you spend your resources to construct a few pre-dreadnoughts, or will you increase your numbers with more light ships? Well, I'm gonna tell you now that I will definitely attempt to build a battleship or pre-dreadnought. I won't be going with heavy cruiser, even though at those times heavy cruisers were pretty much same as powerful as battleships, because early heavy cruisers were pretty much copies of pre-dreadnoughts in smaller scale. So they had smaller caliber guns or slightly smaller caliber guns and pretty much similar armor. Technically, I could build either of them, and they should somewhat perform similarly. Obviously, because heavy cruisers are much cheaper to build, I would probably be able to squeeze in 1 or 2 extra ships with the funds that I'm getting available, which is $12 million. It's going to be tight budget, but I think going with 1 super powerful pre-dreadnought will be much more beneficial to me than going with multiple heavy cruisers that will have to fight 2 pre-dreadnoughts anyway. Right, from available bonuses, I can go with enhanced firepower, enhanced maneuverability and survivability, mixed technologies, or I can grab $2 more million to eventually build with what I got. Right, it's a tough decision, but for my first attempt, and hopefully successful ones, we will see at the end of this video, I will go with enhanced firepower, so big bang, and hopefully that big bang will be more than enough to deal with the enemy. My task is to sink 75% of enemies and keep alive 40% of my allies. Which effectively means that I can't lose more than 2 ships. It's gonna be tough, and I might fail, but, well, it's definitely going to be fun. So, let's get to it. Alright, so that's our old Pre-Dreadnought. I'm not going to lie, it doesn't look too impressive. Right, let's see what we can build. Charles Martel. Right, we are almost at displacement limit. Definitely 25 knots is not gonna do for me. 21 knots will be very good if I can get that. Bulkheads, definitely maximum. Let's go with compound armor. That's for sure. And let's see what else we can do. Citadel 1 will do me good. I don't think there is much more I can build. Barbette 1, we will use that. Right, from the propellant, I can stay with ballistic. It should give me pretty good gun performance. Right, let's now put some stuff on top of that hull. So from Tower 1, there is not much choice for me to make. Let's push it as far forward as we can. There's no guns that I can put anyway. Secondary tower, we will go with rear tower 2 to give ourselves the best chances to improve accuracy. It still won't be impressive. And perhaps some sort of a good funnels. So, dual funnel would probably do the right job. However, big funnels are very interesting because I can squeeze in 2 of those bad boys, and that will improve engine efficiency, which is not impressive at all. I can't get better engines, so it's gonna be rather sluggish construction, but let's see if it's gonna work. Right, weight is already a little bit at the top. So perhaps if I could drop my speed by 2 knots, it's gonna give me that headroom that I need. Right, centerline guns, that's for sure. And I'm really tempted to go with some accurate guns. So 12 inches, perhaps dual barrels. And if I could squeeze in 4 of these bad boys, it will put me overweight. Some secondary guns, perhaps, or maybe casemates, 5 inches. Can I squeeze in some of those, please? Not really. However, I do have some space on the sides. So if I could squeeze in 4 of these bad boys, yeah, that would do good. And perhaps 4-inch casemates. Yep, I could put a lot of these. Perhaps here. Right, so I'm heavily overweight, but I will balance that with other things, like, for example, armor or any other components that I can take out of my ship. So basically that's our ship built. I got some secondary guns to defend myself from smaller units, like, for example, torpedo boats or destroyers. They should be pretty effective against them. I got some 4 inches, same story here. They will be effective up to 5 kilometers. 5 inches will be effective up to 7.5 probably. Well, they got range of 7.9. These got range of 6.6. So yeah, small chance to hit, but, well, it's better than nothing. Let me just check if I could drop my speed by... Okay, part and not. Enemy won't retreat, which is good. So they won't be running from me. I don't need to put a lot of pressure on my speed. However, I would still like to be maneuverable as much as I can. My engine efficiency is increasing, so perhaps if I could drop my speed to 17 knots, it's definitely gonna help me. But I'm still way overweight. So what can I do to help with that? Perhaps if I could drop some of my armor, that is going to help me a bit. Conning tower. Conning tower is rather light. Turrets. Turrets are also not super heavy. Right, I'm still struggling. What else I can do? I really would like to get nickel and steel armor. That would really help me. But I guess we need to drop some of the bulkheads. Perhaps standard. Well, standard ones would definitely do some job. Right. Other types. Not really. White powder is not gonna cut it. Right, what else I can do? Well, I don't really want to drop barbettes. Yeah, and they won't help me much. Dropping my armor even further might also be a bit problematic. And if I could... Well, the difference is not going down too much, is it? Well, Ooh, it is getting closer. Oh my goodness me. That is very compressed version of this ship. Right. If I would do that, well, that is definitely very compressed version of that ship. But I'm a little bit short on weight. I'm still exceeding it by nearly 10%. That's going to be a lot. Right, I could take the risky action and go with main guns that will have single barrels. Like that. It is going to make things much lighter. Well, by far enough that I can eventually manage to balance things with armor, because dropping armor too much won't really help me. 56, 44, there we go. I will build 3 of such battleships, which is going to be nice reinforcement of my forces. However, they won't be able to sustain too much damage. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of. If I would take increased ammunition reserves, that wouldn't help me. Okay. If I would drop some turret armor instead, perhaps, to 9, I could increase this armor. Yeah, that's going to be too much. Yeah, secondaries. Oh, there we go. That's not doing that much, but perhaps, yeah. Okay. I guess that's the best I could do. It's not gonna be good, but it's not gonna be bad. Huh. Right, let's give it a shot. I think spending too much time trying to build a ship that is not going to work is not gonna help me. Let's perhaps see if I could... Yes, I could. I could eventually squeeze in extra 5 inches in that small section. But I would need to balance that by removing any additional armor. Right, if I would drop some from conning tower, 1 inch, I'm still short. What can I do? Deck armor. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 0.2 inch from deck armor is heavy enough to eventually give me the result I need. I don't expect plunging fire, so that might be the solution to my problems. Well, as much as I'm concerned. Perhaps I could even take increased ammo. And let's see. Ah, just short. Okay, there we go. 2.3 and 1.4. And that gives me that extra ammunition that I might want to take. Right, I'll try this approach. It's going to be very risky. I'm having only standard bulkhead, plenty of secondary guns, which hopefully is going to help me defend myself from smaller warships. I might eventually push that a little bit more forward to balance my weight. There we go. For some reason I got some offset towards starboard. And that's not because of that. Is that because these guns are not centered? No, it is centered. So where am I short on guns? Because something is definitely wrong. Why is this not balanced sideways? That's a good question. Okay, let's leave it as it is. Well, almost. I need to replace that secondary gun that I removed. Come on. There we go. Okay, for some reason I created that starboard weight offset. I'm not sure what is creating that because I can't see it. And the ship looks pretty much balanced. Unless there is something that I really missed. Okay, okay. What else do I have? Casemate guns. Perhaps I could take some 3 inches. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, but these are way too heavy. Right. Yeah, that is good. There is guns sticking from here. Right. Let's stop looking for it because it makes no sense anymore. We will do with what we have. I will build 3 of such battleships, so hopefully that will be enough firepower. Let's get into it. Okay, so 3 of my battleships versus 2 battleships of enemy fleet. 1 of my heavy cruisers, 1 light cruisers, and 2 torpedo boats versus 3 torpedo boats of the enemy. Right, so let me first detach this division. Okay, and let me detach this division. So that's 2 torpedo boats, that's 3 battleships. Okay. I will drop speed to most effective one. What's the speed? 14. So this guy is going down to 14. And this guy is going down to 14. Okay. And torpedo boats? Where are torpedo boats? Torpedo boats are there. Now I need to find out where the enemy is. So I will send this guy there. Come on. And this guy up front. Hopefully I will quickly find the enemy. I'm not sure where they are. So that's my first goal. I need to find out where those guys are. I will use light cruiser to scout as well. And we should hopefully find where the enemies are. Okay. Smoke is spotted to the east. So Sabre needs to turn to the east. And my light cruiser can also turn to the east. Same as my formation. There we go. Everyone is turning. Well, except Charles Martel, which decided that she might be a bit too close to other warships. Right. Okay, so we've spotted first enemy warships. Let's see how it goes. Well, the fire is not super accurate. And those are most likely enemy battleships that we've spotted. Yes, they are. Okay, let's drop speed to speed compression to ×3. My light cruiser doesn't seem to have... Ooh, I don't want to get hit by that. But let's draw enemy fire towards my light cruiser. And let's try to damage those battleships using my battleships. Okay, for now it seems to be working pretty well. I still need to cross my formation with my torpedo boats, which is not exactly the most efficient way of doing things. But that's what we got. I don't want my battleships to get hit by enemy torpedoes. I might pull back with my light cruiser. Okay, my heavy cruiser now got under fire. What is the range of those torpedoes? Oh my god, it's absolutely pitiful. So I will use my torpedo boats as a gunboats. Right, we still haven't spotted other vessels, which is not good. Right, this battle is not going too well so far. We haven't scored any hits, which is not exactly helping me. But enemy didn't score any hits either. Okay, we scored first hit, and it's a flooding. Hopefully it will be severe enough for the enemy to actually sink. Looks good so far. Oh yeah, she is going down. Well, she stopped going down. Yeah, and we failed to hit. Oh, another salvo from enemy battleship is going towards my heavy cruiser. I need to watch out on that. If we could score one more hit on Volcano. Oh, that was nice hit. But that's not exactly what I wanted. Okay. And there we got La Galissonière. Now needs to do some work. My cruisers will attack enemy torpedo boats. Enemy Volcano is on fire. I still haven't identified those small vessels. Yeah, and Liberté and Saint Louis has to turn. Okay, we scored a fire hit on this torpedo boat. Ooh, that was a nice hit. She's going down. Is she? No, she's not. She is not going down. Right, one of enemy battleships is heavily damaged. which is good, but torpedoes might be in the water. And Liberté cannot turn because La Galissonière is in her way. No, Liberté is going to turn. I'm gonna force her. Okay, one of the torpedo boats is in deep trouble and she is sinking. Good. Oh, that was a nice job. That flash fire really did a job. Okay. That is good. We are now attacking another torpedo boat, which is on fire. Oh, now it's on fire and flooding. That's very good. But there is a third one, quickly approaching my forces. Enemy battleships are still shelling my own ones. What is the range of those torpedoes? It's 0.9 kilometers, which is very good. It is a very short range. Okay, that is good. Oh, my torpedo boats slightly missed a target. I will try to attack enemy battleships from the other direction. Okay, Saint Louis is at a safe distance from enemy torpedo boat, which is in real bad trouble. At that distance, my fire is really devastating. Oh, another massive hit on Stella Polar. Okay, so far my formation seems to be working. That is very good. Right, I will try to attack Volcano. Okay, Stella Polar is sinking. That is very good. And we are attacking the third torpedo boat that is approaching my light cruiser. Yeah, but she is not going to make it. I'm not gonna let her. Okay, Saint Louis can get back into formation. Charles Martel. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. And she is sunk. Good. That is very good. We can get back to shelling oh, okay. I definitely don't want to approach that. I need to retreat. Because those small shells from Volcano are definitely not going to do any good to me. And Volcano seems to be repaired at this point. Right. I will retreat. Because I don't want to be sunk. Come on. Okay, we found enemy light cruiser. And I definitely don't want to be shelled by that. Ooh, that was very close. Okay, we scored another hit on Volcano. Another 2 hits on Volcano. Oh, we destroyed a casemate. We started fire. That looks pretty good. She's already slightly detached from the lead ship. Sabre is on fire. I don't want her to be on fire. Preferably. I'll try to keep away from the enemy by far enough to eventually keep them spotted. And maybe when we spot some separated battleship, we can perform a torpedo attack on her. Okay, so far it's looking really, really good. Okay, I can now turn the formation towards the enemy. Well, while performing that turn, I might suffer from some accuracy loss. But who knows? Maybe it's gonna work. Saber is still under fire. I don't really want her to. Yeah, I am shelling Volcano, which is exactly what I want. Perhaps I could score... Oh, we scored main tower hit. Not exactly the best outcome. Yeah, my shots are falling short. Okay. Okay, we caused another flooding on Volcano. Another 2 floodings on Volcano. San Luis got hit. It's only front sections that are flooded, unfortunately. And it's not gonna be enough. If I could damage rear section, that would really help me a lot. Come on, come on. If we can hit Volcano once more, that would really help me. Ooh, Charles Martel is definitely way too close from the enemy. That's Des Ganesh is definitely getting a bit too close to my taste. I will switch Charles Martel's fire towards her. So she can keep shelling the enemy. Okay. 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 We started another fire on Des Ganesh. Yeah, we don't seem to be hitting Volcano, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, we started another fire on this Ganesh. Fantastic. If I could just hit Volcano. Okay, Monarcha is on fire. Okay, we destroyed main tower on this Ganesh. She is heavily hit, which is good. If I could get another flooding hit on her. Oh, that was close. That was really close, but not good enough. Okay, we got another flooding hit on Volcano. She is going down. It's just one section. But who knows? Perhaps it will be enough. Oh yeah, yes, another flooding in rear section. Looks like, yeah, volcano is sinking. Fantastic. Okay, Monarcha has torpedoes. What kind of range we expect? 0.9. Ooh, and she just got hit. That was a massive one. Wow. She's really going down. We might actually very quickly finish this mission. I can eventually tighten our distance. Okay, Monarcha is no longer taking on water. Let's use my torpedo boats to attack that light cruiser. If we can. Hopefully she won't be able to hit us. Okay. Charles Martel can switch fire to Monarcha. Let's finish her off. Oh. And she is being heavily shelled. That's very good. Yeah, I pretty much need to be on point with enemy warship to fire my torpedoes. It is not gonna increase their effectiveness. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, another fire on Monarcha. Okay, okay. We don't seem to be doing much damage. Enemy battleships are absolutely useless against us, which is good. But enemy light cruisers, yeah, they are definitely a huge threat. Okay, another flooding on Monarcha. I think that's gonna be the end of her. So I can switch fire of Charles Martel towards Duca degli Abruzzi. Ooh, that was nice and effective fire. Right. I will try to... Oh, okay. Monarcha is sinking. So it's just one more target that I need to sink. Oh, casemate has been destroyed on Charles Martel. Right, Liberta, Saint Louis, Dupé Thomas, and Galissonière. Okay, that looks good. Enemy light cruiser is retreating. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy for my torpedo boats to actually perform any sort of torpedo attack. I might try to attack Des Genes. Oh, Duca degli Abruzzi is now flooding. It all depends how resistant she is to flooding damage. Oh, there's another flooding. Oh, she is gonna go down. If I'm lucky, I might not actually lose anything in this battle. However, that T1 is definitely not in a good shape. Right. If I could go with aggressive launch and attack Des Genes. Ooh, Duca degli Abruzzi took another flooding hit. She is going down. She's gonna die. And if she dies, yeah, she dies, and the mission is over. We won. Another great victory for French Navy. So basically that's how you win this mission. I was expecting a failure. However, it turned out to be a massive success. So with that said, it was really good mission. It went pretty good. It went actually really good. Way better than I expected. And well, it wasn't particularly hard mission. If you keep your distance, if you invest in good accuracy, then eventually you will score those lucky hits. And that's what you need. Since last time I played it, which was, I think, Alpha 6 or Alpha 5, well, there is much more factors that will make your ship sink. Previously, floodings were not as dangerous. Right now, even flooding caused by shell fire can be very dangerous. Same goes, well, maybe not to fire, because fires are not particularly dangerous anymore, apart from risk of getting a flash fire. On top of that, I feel like those ships are very underpowered when it comes to torpedo armament. Approaching a single battleship with a couple of torpedo boats is now really dangerous maneuver, and it will definitely end up with some losses. That's why I've been keeping my torpedo boats away. They were mostly as scouts instead of like real offensive power. They still pose a large threat, and eventually at the end, if I would be able to get close to enemy battleship, I could cause some serious damage with that single torpedo launchers. I would definitely be able to unleash at least one of them, and that would be devastating. Because as you could see, enemy battleships didn't really had much torpedo protection, unlike mine, which actually had some in form of like standard bulkheads, for example, which is definitely helping. I was trying to go with extended bulkheads to improve my flooding protection. However, well, as you could see, it's rather heavy equipment. So it's this kind of investment. Single guns, well, they did pretty well. They had extra accuracy, which definitely helped me. It increased the chances to actually hit the target. And when you take extended ammunition, you definitely have enough ammunition reserves to engage in a firefight. Anyway, that was it for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button as well. It is going to show that there is some sort of movement on my channel, and it will definitely help it grow. And I definitely need that. Yeah, I would like this channel to actually grow larger and larger with every single moment. So that is the kind of support that you can give me to eventually get this channel forward. Right. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as I mentioned before. If you want to get informed about my new content, hit that notification bell button, and don't forget to share your comments down below. I really love to hear your voice. You can also join my Discord server, where you can get notifications about my uploads. There is a channel dedicated to that. You can also chat with me if you want to discuss anything game related, non-game related. There are multiple topic channels. I also play multiple other games, which you might find very enjoyable. So yeah, hop in. There is lots of friendly folks in there already. So yeah, just jump in. Right, have a great day, and see you all later. Later, out.